What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to day 18 of the free AI Academy Challenge. Yesterday we talked about connectors and how important they are. I hope you are enjoying this elementary course. I thought something like this would just be great so everyone in the community is at a baseline, because I think a lot of people that are at the higher end of the spectrum in their AI knowledge underestimate what people that are just starting might not know yet. So today for day 18, we're going to talk about how to connect your email and calendar. I'd say the two highest leverage connectors out of everything you can connect to your LLMs. As always, make sure you subscribe and follow for important updates regarding the course. We're just getting on Twitter, but we're also on YouTube and Instagram. Make sure you share the course. Let's start a revolution and change people's lives together. Bonus 40% commission affiliate opportunity. The AI Academy will always and forever be free, but we will have some paid upsells in the future, and you can earn 40% commission and know that the money is getting reinvested to ads to reach more people. One sec, I'm gonna grab my water quick. Great. Just went for a run. I'm a little thirsty. Let's continue the monthly giveaways. You guys know this already. Complete the worksheets, stay active and level up, get a chance to win monthly prizes. I wanted to show you guys this really quick here as well. If we go over to school, there's a leaderboard. So like just this month, Mario has been killing it. So he will have, let's see, is he level 3 yet? He has to get up to level 3 to unlock the first entry. But once people start getting up into these levels, we'll be giving away those products there. Super exciting stuff. You can win those monthly prizes just by being active in the community. Bonus tip, watch this course in 2x speed, save yourself some time, and then share your results and experiences with others. So the agenda for today, we're going to connect email and calendar. We are going to connect them. We're going to talk about email superpowers. Then we're going to talk about calendars superpowers. And then we're going to put it all to work. So we're going to start by connecting them. Open connectors, which we talked about yesterday. Find the email and calendar. You can use Google, Gmail, whatever you like, from day 17. Log in once, authorize with your account securely, grant them access, pick read-only or full access, whatever your call. Confirm it's linked, ask what's on my calendar to test it, and then you can revoke this anytime. You're always in control. So I'm going to move this to my shirt. Actually, I'll just keep it here, and I'm going to show you. We're going to do a quick demo. We're going to go over to Claude here. And for me, like if we go to connectors, we can see that Gmail and Google Calendar are already linked up here. If we didn't have them, we just go add connector, browse connector, and they usually pop up near the top here as well because they're very popular, Gmail and Google Calendar. And we can tell that they're connected, guys, because if we go here to connectors, they're on. If we flip this off, it would be off, but then on. If we click on it, we go to manage connectors, and then we click on it, we can see the permissions that it has. So for me, like getting email messages, threads, drafts, I just let it auto do, always allow. For certain things, like creating a draft email, I want it to ask me first and for me to approve it. So we're just going to make sure that both of these are hooked up. You can do a prompt. I'm going to use Whisperflow here, saying like, can you confirm that my Gmail and Google Calendar are linked? Pull up something I have in my calendar tomorrow, for example. Can just do that in chat. Again, connectors are both on. So now this will go, and it will pull from, I have a few different Gmails I use, so I actually have to see which one it is hooked up to here. As far as I know, in Claude, you can only have one, which is perfectly fine because I just link all of them together regardless. So right now it's going through the calendar events in a given calendar. It's also now going through my email threads, and it's going to confirm that both are linked and working. 2 calendars, Visio, primary one, US calendar, great. So everything is connected here, and Gmail is connected as well. Amazing. And actually just pulled, this was the last lesson we did, which is nice. Great. So that's how you connect them, super simple. And now we're going to talk about the email superpowers. The first thing I want to talk about is triaging your inbox. What needs to reply today? You can go through your entire inbox and be like, oh, what might have I missed? What have I kind of glossed over? It can summarize threads really well, so it can turn a long chain into three quick bullet points. I use this a lot for work, where it's like, all right, what's the gist of this conversation? Where did I leave it? What are next steps? Can draft things in your voice. It gets very good at this the more data you give it. And it should already sound like you from day 13. And find things fast. So where's the invoice from X? Where is the conversation with Kyle? You can find all this information just from inside your LLM. And a cool thing also that I like to mention, and then of course, review before sending. You approve every email. We talked about this on day 5. But before going to Calendar, I just want to talk to you about this really quick. If you go into Gmail, there's actually, I'm not going to pull up my Gmail for sensitivity purposes, but Gemini is built in as well. So if you don't want to have them forced between your LLM, you can actually just live in your inbox and just use Gemini. I prefer Claude, but it is a little quicker in Gemini since it says direct access right there. I just wanted to mention that when I was preparing for this lesson. Calendar superpowers. We'll run through these quick as well. A lot of people like to use this for senior day. I know people that like to have, they like to use Notebook LM and 11 Labs, and they like on their commute to work, drive, train, they like the LLM to read a quick podcast or a debrief of what's coming up for them today, who the meetings are with, what they're about, what the context is, so they can just prepare for the workday. So you can do that to see your day. What does my schedule look like? Schedule it for you. You can book 30 minutes with Sam on Tuesday. You can have it send invites where it's like, okay, I'm doing a coffee chat with Sam. Find a coffee bar by the Empire State Building, and here's his email. Send him an invite. Prep for meetings, I just kind of mentioned. Pull the context you need before each one. Find the gaps. And when am I free this week? I like to use these LLMs a lot for my calendar to stay super organized, because I block everything into 15-minute increments. And it really helps me find time in the day that I might have otherwise lost, right? And then you can keep in control, confirm before it books or moves anything. Now, unlike the Claude desktop app, you can have cowork and code go without confirming. For very sensitive things, I still like to confirm. That is based, you can choose based on your risk tolerance. So, putting it all to work here. Very quick lesson today, but I thought these deserve their own lesson because they're super important. Pick one real job that you've been focusing on throughout this whole course, an email or scheduling task towards your goal. Every single goal should have one of these. Ask AI to do it. Start with a draft maybe, and then you can schedule it all with one prompt. We'll go into cowork and stuff in later lessons. Review and approve. Check it, then send or confirm it yourself. And then save this prompt. Add it to your prompt library from day 10. Saving these prompts, upgrading them is going to be super beneficial going forward. And as always, fill out your worksheet attached below or found at founderdrew.com/day19. And then, as always, post your results and accountability. Lesson 18 check-in. So we're going to go. We're going to look through the worksheet really quick. If we go over to founderdrew.com and we go /day 18, it will pull up our worksheet for today. You guys know the drill. We're just going to file, make a copy, and then we could start. Some of you commented that I don't actually type anything. Like, say we could actually start filling it out here. But for day 18, make sure that your email is connected, your calendar is connected, and then that you tested it with like what's on my calendar, for example, what you asked to triage, and then you reviewed it before sending. I think just sending your first email doing this is kind of euphoric. One calendar task, what you asked to check. I think also using this to book your first meeting just from the LM is also kind of euphoric. Save the prompt, save it in your prompt library, and then lock it in. Check these both off. Post what you did in accountability, and keep this worksheet. Again, if you keep every worksheet, you're going to get at least $100 of value, guys. My gift to you for completing this free course. Super exciting stuff. Going back to the summary here for day 18. So we learned how to connect email and calendar once. We learned how in our inbox we can triage, summarize, and draft emails. We learned how in our calendar we can check for calendar events and schedule events as well. And then tomorrow we're going to connect docs, which can also be super useful, and also something I personally love in Notion. I'm also going to give you guys a free discount tomorrow in that. It's super exciting. If you want to go faster, as always, founderdrew.com/consulting. I take on one cohort every single month. Teach them how they can take all this AI knowledge and monetize it, as I've done And all the money from that gets reinvested to reach even more people for this free course, which is so exciting. If you're ready to build and scale, join the AI Academy Plus. It's the best place to be doing it. Prices are only going to go up. And if you're enjoying the course, please post a testimonial in the wins category. It would mean the world. Let's get to work. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 19. Let's go. Peace.